Most men think they're lazy. They think something is wrong with them, that they lack discipline, willpower, or drive. They see other people moving forward and quietly assume they're falling behind. But laziness isn't the real problem. The real problem is that your mind is exhausted before the day even begins. You wake up already tired, not physically, mentally. Before your feet touch the floor, your mind is flooded with messages, updates, news, opinions. You scroll without deciding to. It just happens. And by the time the day officially starts, your attention is already fractured. You stay busy all day. Emails, tasks, conversations. But nothing feels finished. Nothing feels solid. At the end of the day, you're exhausted, yet strangely unsatisfied. That's not laziness. That's mental overload. Your brain was never designed to handle this much stimulation, this constantly. Hundreds of inputs, zero recovery. So it does the only thing it can do. It shuts down. Not because you're weak, but because you're overstimulated. Discipline feels impossible when your nervous system never rests. Every notification trains your brain to chase novelty. Every scroll weakens your ability to stay with discomfort. And discipline, at its core, is the ability to remain present when something feels uncomfortable. This is why motivation advice fails. You don't need more hype. You don't need louder music or better quotes. You need fewer interruptions. Trying to build discipline while drowning in stimulation is like trying to think clearly in a room full of shouting voices. Many men now work without structure. No clear start. No clear end. Work bleeds into rest. Rest bleeds into scrolling. There's no boundary. And without boundaries, discipline collapses. Overstimulation doesn't just steal your focus, it steals your self-respect. You start breaking promises to yourself, skipping workouts, delaying decisions, avoiding effort. And slowly, you stop trusting your own word. This is the part no one talks about. When you repeatedly avoid effort, you don't just lose progress. You adopt an identity. I'm the kind of man who doesn't follow through. That belief is heavier than any workload you're avoiding. The Stoics didn't obsess over productivity. They focused on control. Not controlling the world, but controlling what enters the mind. Because a man who cannot guard his attention will always feel reactive, scattered, and weak, no matter how capable he actually is. Attention is not just focus, it's responsibility. What you repeatedly attend to becomes your inner world, and your inner world determines the quality of your actions, and eventually, your life. The solution isn't more effort, it's subtraction. Before you add discipline, you remove distraction. Order doesn't begin with force, it begins with elimination. Here's a grounded rule. If something constantly steals your attention, but gives nothing meaningful back, it doesn't belong in your daily life. No anger, no debate, just removal. End your day the same way every night. No screens, no input, just stillness. This is where your nervous system recovers. This is where discipline quietly rebuilds. Choose one small discomfort daily and stay with it. Not to prove anything, but to remind yourself that you still have control. Strong men aren't more motivated. They're less distracted. They don't win through intensity. They win through consistency, by choosing fewer inputs and honoring those choices daily. You're not broken. You're not behind. You're not lazy. You're overstimulated in a world designed to fragment your attention. Reduce the noise. Protect your attention. And discipline, real discipline, will return naturally. If this made something click for you, don't rush past it. Sit with it for a moment. Overstimulation doesn't disappear overnight. It fades when you start choosing what deserves your attention and what doesn't. This channel is for men who want clarity, not noise. If you want more of that, you can subscribe. And if this helped, leave a like so it reaches someone who feels the same way.